This is our second installment of Caps and Cars, and today we're in the car with Lane Michasiw.
How's it going?
Where are we headed to right now?
Headed to the rink. Takes me about 5 minutes, not even, so it's nice.
What kind of driver are you? Like, should I be nervous to be in the car with you?
Maybe a little bit, just the hills around here. It's not like anything like Saskatchewan where I'm from, so. Oh my God. That's like Saskatchewan right there.
How did you get your vehicle here all the way from Saskatchewan?
My dad drove it out for me. He likes driving, so I'll take the plane ride and he can motor out here anytime.
How long of a drive was that for him?
It's around probably 24 hours, so a full day, I guess.
What kind of music do you listen to when you're driving?
Literally anything. I've gone from country to hip hop to like 70s, anything. Like, I'm a pretty big music guy, so I got a pretty versatile taste, I guess.
What is the strangest pronunciation you've ever heard of your name?
I get a lot of Michasiw. One time I was at a baseball tournament, they got my last name right, but they called me Lance instead of Lane, so yeah, I've heard it all for sure.
Who is your family made up of back at home?
There's my mom, Val, my dad, Doug, and my brother, Evan, and he's 2 years younger than me.
What NHL team do you pull for?
I pull for Colorado. They're not doing so hot this year, so hopefully things will turn up.
Is there a specific goalie that you look up to in the NHL?
Well, I always liked Patrick Waugh when I was growing up, and now I'd have to say Carey Price. I think my game kind of reflects his, or his reflects mine, so just kind of play a calm style like him, and yeah, I just like the way he plays.
When did you start playing hockey?
Probably around 5 or 6.
And were you always a goalie?
No, I was not a bad player, so I had a pretty tough decision to be a player or a goalie, but for whatever reason I chose goalie.
Obviously you have a different job than most of the team. Do you prepare for games differently than your teammates?
Yeah, in some aspect. I think you have a totally different job, so you're not focusing on getting the puck deep or getting shots on net. You're focusing on just stopping the puck and helping your team to win. That's the main goal, so I'd say, yeah, pretty different mindsets, that's for sure.
What is it like to either play for an entire game or sit on the bench the whole game?
Well, every goalie has to sit on the bench the odd time, and I know last year I sat quite a bit, so it's a different perspective, but I guess I got the best seat in the house, so it's not all so bad.
As a goalie, do you feel extra pressure and responsibility, and how do you deal with that?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's one of the harder jobs in sports, and I kind of like the pressure. It's nice to know that you can steal a game for your team, and then there's that other side of the spectrum where you can, let them down. But it always kind of motivates me that I can win the game for my team and help us move up the standings in any way.
Where did you play before coming here?
Well, I just played minor hockey growing up in Saskatoon, and then my midget years I went to Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. Played for the Mintos there, and my last year there we won a TELUS Cup, so that was pretty cool. And then Bob, coach here in Cowichan, recruited me from there, and the rest is history, I guess.
What has it been like playing for the same team for 3 seasons straight?
It's been nice, not having to be traded or going to the other team. It's you really get comfortable and get to know the town, and of course my billets got a pretty good bond with them too, so it's definitely nice not having to change around and having to change your whole routine.
What is something you're going to miss about playing in Cowichan?
Well, the weather for sure. It's nothing like Saskatchewan, so that for sure. But also the fans. I feel like we have some of the best fans in the BCHL. That when the big stick's rocking, there's nothing like it. So that, and yeah, just coming to the rink every day in Cowichan. It's a nice place to play hockey, that's for sure.
As this is your final season in the BCHL, what goal do you hope to accomplish as a team and as an individual?
I think for a team, we just want to go to playoffs, and anything can happen from there. Like we saw last year, we went pretty far with Powell River, and it's looking the same way this year. We're going to either play Powell River or Victoria, so anything can happen, but individually, just sticking to my game, not looking too far into the future, just taking each game by game and good things will happen when you don't think about the future. You just focus on each day at a time.